Good afternoon, good morning, whatever to you guys. It's been quite a while. I've been like 8 days because I've been real busy. I've started Air Cadets, which is quite a big thing for me. And the wings broke on the plane, so I had to redo the wings twice now. I've also been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator because I got that again recently because my subscription for Xbox Live ran out or whatever. Xbox Ultimate, whatever it is. So yeah, I haven't been doing many videos recently, but today I'm back with it. After Paddy nagging at me to do the next part of this. Today we're making the flaps, the reverses, and, objects like that for the aircraft. I don't know what's going on there. I've just noticed. I think it's that piece. Just needs pulling up a tiny bit. That just needs pulling up a little bit. Nope, that bit. But yes, we're back. I'm back. Let's just get into this, and I'll be telling you how to make flaps, reverses, the things on the end of the wings, I forgot what they're called, the tail stuff, so the ones on the tail, and the ones on those vertical tail things. Next episode of Varial will be gears, and the details, possibly the little things on the front. I don't know if I'll add them. If I do, I'll do that next episode. Next episode's going to be the gears and all the final details, and then the aircraft is done. And then I'm going to make liveries. But I've still not even finished the Dash 8 liveries, so I've got to get those done before I get that video done. So I will probably show the liveries on the Dash 8. 100 or 200, I'm not sure. But we'll get into this. It's been 2 minutes. We need to get into this. Stop wasting time over. Anyway, we're going to do the wings first, if I can find them. There we go. Oh yeah, we've also got to make these. I forgot to put these on the Dash 8, but the Dash 8's ones are like that small. They're not that important. Anyway. Here is the blueprint. These, I know what these are. These will be on both sides. These are the spoilers. They'll only be on one side. These, I don't know if these are all flaps. So I'm going to cut them all separately. So this part will be separate. So this long part, I know this part's definitely flaps. Actually, to be fair, the flaps are where these things are. So these are all flaps. This is the lifting thing. These are the front flaps. I don't know if I'm going to make flaps work as soon as the game comes out. Because obviously it'll be in testing phase and that, and it'll be free for anyone. It's just going to be Project Flight, but free, really. And we'll have one airport, probably. I don't know what the game will be like when it comes out, but I'm hoping it'll be decent. As you can see, I've already got that bit done. So basically, just a little bit of an explaining bit. Here, if you press tab, I'm just going to use this knife tool, which is on the side. And if you just click down and press C, at the bottom where my mouse is, it should say cut through, and it should say on. I like, if I put that line there, as you see, it's on the bottom side, so it's on the opposite side you're on. So make sure you're always on, like, the Z, because that's the top view. And it kind of gives you all that. I don't think that bit's supposed to be like that. It lifts up quite rapidly there, so I'm just going to like try and drop it down a bit. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, basically if I did that and I got the spinny thing, obviously the point's not in the right place. It will just do that. But you've got to add your own point within Studio. I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. Because I don't like how it curves up with that. It will make a bit of a mark there, but, I mean... I could just redo the whole thing. Kind of, like... Why can I not go back far enough? Oh, yeah, never mind. I guess I'll just try flatten that out. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I think that's a bit more flat, and that'll work anyway. Next up, we're going to make these flappy bits. These are the flaps. Yet again, we're just going to use this, but we're going to use the C still. The reverses you don't use C for, because the reverses are a lot more different. They only show on one side rather than both. Oh, I forgot we got to do reverse thrusts as well. That's fine, we'll get that done. Possibly next episode, depends on how much time we have today. So basically we're just going to do that again, and we can split this all up in a minute. This looks like it's the little gap bit between. Because if I remember correctly, when I went on Jet 2, which was, I don't know how long ago, there was this little empty bit. But obviously Jet 2 doesn't have E190s. I'm just going to leave it like that so that it doesn't mess anything up. But I'm pretty sure they're all flaps. They probably are. I full well know they are, actually. But if it is not, if they are all flaps, I've got that little bit there, and I could just include that in both of those. If they're separate, well, I've got them like that. But I worry about that when I'm animating. Because I can go back and edit that sort of stuff. Right, so, next bits we're going to do are the reverses. These are all separate. They're all separate reverser sections. But if I do open Studio, I haven't done it on any other aircraft. I don't know if I should do it. I'm going to do it separate on this aircraft. I don't really want to show anything I've been working on, though. I think I should have a big E190 as soon as I spawn in. I don't really want to show stuff I've been working on. That's not the best idea in the world. Because I'd rather have had you not find out. Ooh, Jet 2 G-Sun F flying over. Lovely. Corfu to Manchester. Alright, yeah, well that loads. Oh, it's loaded now. Yay. Anytime today? There's the big E190. You don't want that. These are the reverser pads, but like there's supposed to be a bit less. On here, the reversers are here. I'm pretty sure that's all different sections of flaps. Yeah, the reversers are supposed to all be little pads. They are not little pads on the and on any of the aircraft actually. That one has reversers. Shut up. I don't even think this one has oh, it does have reversers, but not like the right one. Shut up! Stop telling me things. Yep. I'm just going to do them all in the big one. So we don't press C this time. We can split them all after. But don't press C this time. Because that will make you cut through. You do not want to cut through on the reverses. Because they only show up on one side of the aircraft. If anything shows up on both sides of the aircraft, you will press C. I've accidentally selected the bottom parts too, so silly me. Keep it on solid as well when you're doing one side of the aircraft, because it will not select the other side. If it does, not a problem, just deselect them, but make sure you haven't got any on the other side. It's not the wisest idea. Split them. Now let's go back to wireframe mode. And let's just do the lovely disconnecting part. Yes, it's boring. And quite repetitive. You can also do these things like how we did the cockpit windows, but like, it's so much more of a pain to do it like that. Especially how, like, all the segments, you've got to get them in the right places. And as you can see, that's already looking nicer. And there's usually a gap down the middle, but, like, I'm just gonna separate them because, like, I'm getting better at modeling every single time I do one of these. So, you know. Oh, this is such a pain. It's alright, there's not that many on this aircraft. I just worry about doing an A380 some point. That will be the worst thing I'll ever have to do. Make an A380. And these bits here separate and split. And there we go! That's that done. It took us 11 minutes to get all of this done and fix the wings a little bit. Oh. I don't know what's gone on there. Like, I've selected all of that. But I'm actually kind of confused how. Yeah, I'm a bit confused how I've done that. But anyway. Oh, that's kind of annoying me, though. I'm just gonna select the line and, like, delete. No. It's just cube 14 that we just want to, like, get rid of. Okay. Well, now I know. I can just put that back to how it was. And just, like, yeet cube 14 out of here. There we go. Alright, next up, we're going to start doing the front parts of this, because these are very important parts. I have these on the, I don't know, what aircraft is it? The A318. These are all just along the front. They're just like front flaps, really. All these are front flaps. There's nothing special to them per se, but, like, they're just necessary. So, we're going to do that now. So, to do that, we're going to need C, by the way. So, just put the first point down, press C, and we're just going to follow along. But when you get to the engine, it goes back out like that, because, like, the engine connector point. What am I doing? And as you can see, we've got the first one done. Lovely. Now I've just got, like, a bunch to do. Not really, though, is it? Really, I'm just going to follow along that point, so we won't really need to do much there. Just press C and go all the way along. Kind of looks to me like there's different sections of it, but, like, I'm not making different sections of a thing that's actually supposed to be singular. I don't know what an E190 is like to fly on, but I'm not making individual sections of them too. But anyway, that's that bit done. That's all the wing stuff done. Good job. If you wanted to, you can, like, separate this end bit, like, the little flappy bit, because some airlines do put, like, logos on it. I don't think any do on the E190. I know some do on the 350, like Virgin. Because Virgin have the little flying, well, I don't know what it's called, the mascot woman on it. But I don't think any E190s have the thing. I don't know. Right, onto the tail. This one's not hard. Trust me here. Trust me on this one, though. Just grab that and pull it down. Make sure C's on. And just enter. That's how easy it is. Some aircraft, like the, what's it called? I'll show you in a minute. The Dash 8 is a bit more different on this. Because as you can see, if I grab that, it's a bit lower than the top. But your blueprint will tell you where everything goes. Like, here's the blueprint. Like, here's the wireframe version of it. As you can see, it's not fully at the top. I'm surprised I don't have a wireframe wing. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's kind of like that. There's not much special to the back of it. Make sure you get the top as well, because sometimes, like, I forget to get the top, and it ends up having a little triangle there. But if you just pull that out, you'll see, like, straight into there. I don't know how to solidify these kind of things yet, by the way. But it doesn't really make much of a difference if you look into the inside of the aircraft. You know, you look into the inside of the aircraft. It doesn't really matter that much. There's the solidify tool, but like it screws everything up. And I have no idea what half of these things do. But yeah, the solidify one. If I make it too thick, like 10, yeah. So I don't use the solidify one. I'm also not using maths to make that. Next up's the wing ones. These ones are easy. I have these on the Dash 8. These take up the whole thing. On Cessna, they're a bit more different. On the A318, they're a bit more different. I don't know what happened to the tail on these E190s, though. No, A318s, though. I'm pretty sure once you got your tail ones looking decent, all you gotta do is just do the same thing. Grab that, go C, and just, like, trace it. I'm not sure what it does, but I'm just gonna, like, make it go straight out. So it looks kinda like that. Kind of. And as you can clearly see, it's the most professional thing ever. Not really. But it does the job pretty well as well. So next is the engine reversers. Does the blueprint have cargo doors? Like, I'm generally curious, because I can do them too. The blueprint does not have cargo doors. I'm pretty sure the E190 one did, because the E190 one's actually there. Alright, engines, reverser, thrust things. I'm gonna pull up an image. You will need an image off Google because, like, Google's really helpful in this kind of stuff. Just search up your aircraft and then engine reversers, and then just go to images. And you will see. It's actually just the whole engine, that the back whole half of the engine just pulls back. So I'm saying, like, where my mouse is, this whole back segment pulls off and covers this exhaust. So it's not that hard to do, really. I say that. Now, I do recommend probably to just, like, we'll sort this out in a minute. So all I'm going to do is just, like, cut down, but we're going to put C on because we want to do it on both sides. We want to get that kind of straight, kind of like that. And just select the back of the engine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Snip and Sketch. I mean, snipping tool, whatever you prefer to use. And I'm just going to grab the location because I think that's the right one. No, it's the one underneath it. I'll just grab the whole bit. I'm going to pull that back. I don't care how far. I'm just going to make the inside of it, like... Alright, I might just hide everything else. I'm not sure. Basically, I'm just going to go to side view, wireframe, grab all that. E to extrude, and then just, like, do every side and just pull that in as much as you feel you will need to. And then just extrude and leave it, and then just, like, pull it out enough for it to reach at least the back of the engine, kind of. And just extrude it again and make it a bit bigger. Now all we gotta do is put that rack in the position. And I'm just going to shrink that down so then that actually fits inside. So now say, ooh, we've landed. Reversers. And then the reversers deploy. Wow, lovely. And then they just go back into position. It's that simple, kind of. It's probably easier to use Shade Auto Smooth for this because, like, Shade Smooth makes it like look like it goes inwards. So Shade Auto Smooth is probably the best option for the engine at the moment. And that's that done. So that is literally all the major details that you will need for the aircraft for now. The wing box, I don't like it. It's too blocky. I know it's a bit blocky. Am I gonna fix that? Probably not. But anyway, tomorrow is October, not November. Tomorrow's October. I'm really excited. I've some cool plans for like some videos as well to do with Halloween stuff. We've got the next BTFS update coming out in about 2 weeks, possibly maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. I know this is probably quite a short video. It's about half an hour long. Mostly because there's not that much I need to explain. I'm not really teaching anything new within the video, so that's why it's not took as long as all the other videos, because they are not as informative, could you say. But you know, they still are quite important. But anyway, if you have enjoyed, please join our Discord server. You will get exclusive notifications when the videos do come out, which I hope we'll do more of these soon. when I do end up doing the 767, I don't know if I'll do a video on it. I will start doing videos on making liveries because, you know, it does make my computer lag a bit, but I will still do it anyway because you need to open that many tabs. But I'm just going to keep trying to get some videos out for you guys, even though I'm, like, that busy. I'm just going to try my best. You know, Air Cadets 2 times a week, and they go karate as well, so it's quite a hard thing to do. And then I also have the time that I want to do the things that I enjoy. But I have still been working on the game for you guys. So even though I haven't done anything on the channel, I've still been working on the game. But anyway, oh wait. We're not going to end. Because I've just noticed. These silly little things just hiding. They're just trying to get away from me. I'm going to teach you how to do these. I'm not ending the video. But if you do want to, join the Discord server, just as a side note. Before we do end, I'll restate that. Before we do end the video. But we're not ending yet, because we've got to make these silly things. But as you can see, like, they're that small, you can barely even notice them. Like, it's kind of funny. I'm just going to look at it on the side view, kind of, like, I don't know. The side view, that's that one. Oopsies. Oop. So good though. I absolutely love this so much. Hope your aircrafts are all looking good too. And now I'm just going to use that. So we've basically just done the same as the aircraft there. I didn't really explain anything. It's quite an easy thing to do. It's easier than doing like engines and that. I'm just going to use the bevel tool though. Because it gives it a nicer round finish, I'd say. Kind of like that. And then if you just shade auto smooth it, it should look decent, hopefully. These are supposed to be quite thin as well, but like mine's not that thin. And there we go. Kind of. Now we just need to duplicate this all over the place. So, we're going to need not just one here. I'm going to widen that a bit. Not just one here, but we're going to need one here. And one here. I know they're not the best looking things ever, but like they do the job for what they are. They are what they're supposed to be, they do the job for what they are. Even though I kind of do feel they're a bit too large. That's a bit more like it. Alright, and now all I gotta do is just scroll that bit up. Go over here, just scroll that little bit up. And finally, that little bit. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to mirror them all. So what we're going to do is just select the mirror modifier, mirror, and X, and the cylinder. And yeah, basically all we're going to do is mirror these to the opposite side. Alright then. That's the aircraft done for today. The next episode shouldn't be out. It should be out quite soon, I hope. Depends on how busy I am. I will try and get it out as soon as I can. And yeah, if you have enjoyed, yet again, join the Discord server, subscribe, like, support the video. Go join the Discord server because, like, yet again, the most info about these videos are there, and you get some exclusive images. And yeah, it's good. Thank you all for watching. Sorry about the early end, quote unquote. It was not supposed to end there. I forgot to finish that. But yes, I will see you next time. Goodbye.